All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this Bowls SA live stream. We are here with the State Mixed Pairs Final. I'm Isaac Trinaudon. I'm joined here with Andrew Smith once again. Welcome, Smithy.
Thank you, Isaac. Yes, interesting final it'll be. It'll be an all-country affair. The Karoonda pair against it's Josh and Aaron, sorry, against Jackie and John, who we've just seen win convincingly in the end in the semi-final. So conditions will slowly be changing as the sun is now sinking in the west. But the game is on. They've started. Probably a couple of nervous bowls to start with.
No doubt. So Aaron and Josh just had a quick roll up on the rink. Of course, we just saw Jackie and John play on this rink against Laney and Brett. And therefore, with their roll up, we're now straight in.
And Jackie immediately back on the job, correcting with her second bowl.
That's it. So as this sun starts to set and the lights take effect, we'll see the green speed and conditions just change ever so slightly, and then continue to change as this game progresses. So as much as it is to get a good start here in a game like this, it's really going to be about who finds it the quickest as it starts to change over the next few ends.
Yes, and as the air cools and the darkness sets in, the pace will be changing consistently. So 15 ends, and often the game will ebb and flow as the pace changes and people find it differently. So, a little bit of a false start there. Josh was on the mat, but it's not his go.
So Josh, always around the pointy end of a lot of competitions. Men's Country Carnival has made the pointy end a lot of times, and
singles final 2 years ago, was it?
It's a good point. I should have been better prepared for that question.
Or semi-final. I think Peter Gagler got him in the semi-final or final.
I think you're right. No, I think that was the year that Peter won.
Someone will correct us if we're wrong.
But yeah, no, definitely been around the pointy end a lot of times, Josh, and made plenty of state finals. Definitely final 16s and final 8s and semi-finals over his time. And a stalwart in that Region 6 representative side, country round robin and prestige medley, which he did play over the weekend.
Yes, I heard the prestige medley went pretty well out there at Modbury, and the ladies at Playford.
Yes, I dare say it did. 2 big days of bowls, plenty of bowls played, 3 games Saturday, and those who made the final 3 games again on Sunday. 2 for those who didn't.
Well, 2 pretty good bowls from Josh, drawing the shot with his second bowl. Seems to have come out of the blocks well. Down on the backhand, looking very close, just finding the gap, and her own closest bowl out that may have brought in the other counter for Josh.
Very clear on his direction there. We can see straight away as that camera zoomed out that there's a bit of danger there. Yellow team to get the jack on the move. Aaron unfortunately short.
Not sure if Aaron would have played in any country events or certainly probably hasn't made the state final before. In fact, I'm not sure any of the 4 players have, but Josh has certainly been amongst some big games in country events.
That's it. Another great attempt from Jackie there. Very, very important for Aaron to get this one past. Speed looks better, track not so much.
Well, she was past, just struggling with line a little. Nerves, I think, playing a part just in the early stages until the players settle down. Backhand draw shot from John. Just a tad heavy, but another one back in the area where Josh is trying to protect us. 5 bowls on that side of the head.
Yeah, Josh should be on the forehand here. He is. Nice little count and cover opportunity, I think, here, Smithy. Just gets past, can still count. Well, gets a little bit off the front one and does almost enough to be counting and covering.
He got where he wanted. Not entirely, honestly, but he got where he wanted. The weight was good. John's last bowl on end 1.
So can he correct here? It doesn't look like he has. Wide.
Turning late, but won't be enough. Weight was corrected, but so Josh asking where that last bowl finished, looking just to draw inside for another counter.
Track is awesome.
Looks good. Probably doesn't want the jack, and no, hasn't moved it. So 2 and a very good look for 3.
3 shots is what I believe I heard through the microphone. Josh and Aaron taking the honours in the first end. So we'll play 15 ends once again for the final. Game is untimed. So we see the bowls SA Jack make its way down the rink. Will it stop? Yes. Never in doubt, really. Light's just starting to take effect here as well. The sun has gone down, so start to see the players' shadows more on these greens, and the bowls casting a shadow as well.
The 4-way shadow.
4-way shadow, that's a good point.
Leading off on the forehand. Put together a brilliant 5 or 6 ends of lead bowls in the semi-final. Made the difference where they scored, I think it was 4 or 5 ends on the trot to get themselves a handy lead.
was definitely on the way she set up those heads from the start. Was really the difference in that game. Of course, we saw that absolute bomb from John. 6 down, Jack in the pit to get really secure them in the final. See Erin making a fantastic correction on her first attempt.
Yes, good bowl from Erin there. That will settle the nerves a little.
Jackie's still with a bit of speed here. Needs to slow down. It's not going to. Into the ditch she goes.
Josh ready to play forehand. Fixed stance style. Gets the ball away nicely though.
A pretty good opener. Adding to the count. On the draw, but
he's given us a little bit of sliding into the ditch as well. Wind still flowing that way towards the clubhouse end, and so the adjustment has to be made every end. Back into it towards Anzac Highway and with it towards the clubhouse. A good correction for Josh and a good spot, setting up a nice head.
So John, once again on the forehand, needs to correct probably 3, if not 4 shots down here. Track's okay, but I think he may have taken too much off. Comes up well short. We're probably just drawing again here for Erin.
Well, no real, only one bowl at the back of any concern, and there's plenty of gaps there at the moment. So I think that Jackie will just be trying to draw to save at the moment. Erin lining up on the forehand.
It's interesting, both Erin and Josh plant their feet in the same, or their right foot in the exact same spot on the mat. Quite wide and high, I should say, on the mat. She played it very well.
Yeah, good, you're in.
Adding another to the count here. Pressure truly on. Jackie on the forehand. Looks
certainly out wide. Turning now though.
And again, Aaron.
Just a touch slower in that tee area. We can see there it's just not quite in the same condition as what this, well, the rest of the green really. The rest of the green is absolutely pristine, but this tee here just a little bit, just a touch slower. Great shot again from Erin. Another one in the count. I don't have anything past, but I think with this kind of number, it may not be too much of a risk.
Tight line from Jackie. Looking dangerous.
Certainly.
Close to the white.
Great shot.
Nailed it for the shot.
Yeah, very, very well played in the end. Getting a little bit of jack on the way through. She probably would have drawn the shot regardless if the jack was there or not. Well, I should say if she moved the jack or not.
Josh will be looking to sit that last bowl on the forehand. Has to skirt their short, well, they weren't short, but they're now short counters just to get to it, so it has to be with controlled weight.
Showing a bit of interest here. Is he going to turn enough?
It was a lovely weighted bowl though. In a good spot. No option for John but to play the forehand, but he's played the backhand. I was watching his feet, I thought he'd lined up on the forehand. It was dangerous for him on the backhand. Obviously, it's easy to give the shot away on the forehand there, so that's why he's elected to go that way. But one bowl on the head may have been a better option to try and get another.
Josh showing more interest on this one. On a better line.
This is a great shot.
Josh Porker, what a brilliant bowl. One down, looks like it's 3 up. I know there is a bowl past, not quite in the camera shot, but don't think it's going to affect that count. I think it's still 3 shots. John with a bowl to come.
He played his first one on this hand. Just needs to adjust that weight. Not far away. Close to the jack. What a couple of great shots we've just seen. Brilliant bowling.
Wow. 2 back-to-back bombs from the skippers. End number 2. Jackie and John bank 2 shots, trailing by 1. Suppose I say state mixed pairs final down here at Club Holdfast. We'll be here all week. Tomorrow we play the state triples. Wednesday the state fours. Thursday the state pairs. And we finish on Friday with the state singles. So if you are in the area, be sure to get down here to Club Holdfast and watch more of these cracking bowls that we are seeing on the screen right now.
Jackie leading off on the forehand. Medium length end. Back on the job. Very good start.
Aaron on the forehand here, following Jackie. Looks a little bit... Well, it is tight. Speed's fantastic.
Weight good, yes. It's very low, Aaron. Down close to the ground. Too skinny's the call from Jackie. Nice correction for line from Aaron. Weight still good. Good second wood.
He should be happy with those 2 bowls, no doubt. 2 very good second shots. One just past, one just short. Gives Josh a little bit to work with. John on the backhand looking to give Jackie's shot bowl a friend. Played it pretty good.
Good effort. Great spot, even if it's not counting. Right in the game there. Good attempt from Josh, just missing. Probably overplayed it a little for weight.
Yeah, I like the intent to be reaching. Obviously, probably 2 shots down, definitely 1. So the intent to reach is good.
Another good shot from John. This one's definitely counting.
Josh probably just correcting on the speed, but poking it a touch wide still. Still a couple down here for the Karuna team. Plenty of bowls passed. If you are tuning in, be sure to like and share this stream. Of course, it's always fantastic to get the sport out there. Show it to your friends on social media. If you are tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. 2 teams in this final from the country, as you pointed out earlier, Smithy. It's fantastic to see. Karuna are a long way east, and Auburn and Crystal Brook north of Adelaide.
A little bit quick there, Jackie, but not wasted. Matches up a back bowl for Aaron and Josh. Aaron gets the bowl away very nicely.
Track was very, very good, just running out of speed. It's finished in a pretty poor spot for them. It may force a little bit more weight for them as the following bowls come down. Jackie just needs to navigate it.
Right in the middle.
Nearly. Very nearly.
Murphy's Law. White's better. She's not badly played. Sits the back one. Doesn't need to sit the back one. Good shot.
Flops. It's probably shot. Maybe not quite shot now, standing up. So keep letting us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. If you know any of the players playing and who you're barracking for. It's always great to see. It's always good for the players to get off at the end of the game and have a look at the comments and see their friends getting around them. John here on the backhand Sneaky chance to just arrive here and poke that last bowl of Aaron's through. He holding 3 or 4. Jack movement is not ideal, but it's not the worst. Pulling up short here. Doesn't want to poke this one through and not stick around. He has poked it through, but he did stay, so pretty well played in the end from Josh.
Good correction with weight from John.
And in.
Oh. Still a little bit quick. Still a good setup for Josh to convert here. Just correct his line a little with the same weight. Has he got the weight? Right on line.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't keep that speed. One down, there was no real reason for him to drop short. Had a couple of bowls past, trying to get all that touch would have been ideal. Potentially make 3, maybe 4 if he got it right. So 1 shot to Jackie and John. 3-all after 3 ends. Jackie placed the mat here in that previous game quite often, I believe, Smithy, just short of the Coopers logo.
Well, when you're on a good thing. Jack's a little further than she had been rolling it now, though.
It's the 4th game for these players today. Played a final 16 this morning into a final 8. Of course, we just saw the semi-final. And here we are with the final. 15 ends down here at Club Holdfast. Finals week. Proudly sponsored by Cooper's Brewery, Paladin Sports. So you'll see their adverts throughout this stream. Paladin, the preferred supplier of Bowls Australia approved clothing. So if you are in the market for a new uniform at your club, Paladin is the place to go. We're rolling out some new state kits this year, Smithy. We're excited to see them come to life. See Aaron, fantastic opener. A little bit of Jack.
Yes. Yes, Jackie throwing the wide a little further than she had been and fell short with her first bowl. Aaron taking advantage of that, really nailed it. But as we've seen all afternoon, a great correction from Jackie.
Yeah, very well played, Jackie. A little bit of Jack just before she got the bowl. Aaron, no real need to correct on her first attempt.
A little quick this trip. Be value if it stays up. And it does. Plenty of viewers from the country areas, Isaac. Good to see. Fantastic medium, this live streaming. It's done very professionally.
Certainly is Spacequake Sports doing a fantastic job. We've engaged them in the last few years for all of our streams, and the quality of stream is just the top tier. Great effort there from Josh. Turning quite a long way actually, that last 2 feet. Pretty well played there from John.
Josh looking to correct on the forehand. Weight perfect last bowl. Just needs to die inside that line. He looks to be in a better line. What a great shot. Seeing some quality stuff in the early ends of this final.
Fantastic replay. Interesting what Jackie elects to play here. She hasn't been too shy of reaching. We saw her in the semi-final.
Play it the way you see it.
Pretty impressive, the lights here at Club Holdfast too, Smithy. It's almost looks like daytime on the camera.
Yes, brand new. Put in just before Christmas, I believe. Created a bit of havoc for my good friend Brad Porter, the greenkeeper here, and they caused a bit of damage to the ends of his greens, but in the long run it'll be worthwhile.
I think anything past here is really important for Karoonda, more or less exactly where Josh was standing as we saw the camera, just before we saw the camera move.
Oh, there. You make it off course. Keep flopping. Be very close.
On the backhand.
Gonna be in a good home there in anyway.
Really well played. That's a great spot. Any movement on that jack, that seems to be where it will be heading.
Yeah, that's A1 in terms of placement, isn't it? Get through that front bowl, the jack's going right to where Erin has just landed. Jackie looking to sit that shot bowl, get a turn out of her front one, not far away.
Angle just not right.
Wow. Just turning just a little bit too much. Holds on just a little bit further there. She puts that one up and over. Nearly enough for shot. So Erin, another attempt to draw here, but I'm sure Josh would be pretty happy if she landed again where she was. Not going to. Could be a nuisance.
Certainly, yes, reduces the options of what weight John can play if he's going to stay on the forehand.
So potentially that last one of Aaron's maybe in John's line. So changing hands onto the backhand here.
Just overplayed it a little.
It's a clear run.
Sliding under that, will be another bowl around the place.
Not sure there's a whole lot of value in any real speed here for John. One down, and probably just needs another one. Try to draw it off. Moving the jack back could put in.
Ooh, he had plenty of weight. He was looking to slide under that bowl. Just a dead draw shot for Josh. He's probably looking just to slide off Aaron's jack-high bowl for a chance to make another counter. Doesn't want to splash the jack anywhere.
Yes, not too far away here if he turns it enough. Not going to.
One down.
And they get themselves back on the board and nose in front now. 4-3, 4 ends played. All right, so Aaron putting the mat right up. This will be the shortest end we've seen so far today, Smithy. Mat up on the Bowls SA logo, jack to the tee.
Yes. Right up near the entrance of our tent.
It's a pretty good start.
Very good. Jackie on the forehand.
Can get a bit of jack here. Played it very, very well. Considering we didn't see them play any length like this in the previous game, Smithy.
Straight away, right onto it.
So it's interesting, Smithy, I just noticed that Aaron's forehand, she plays from the top right-hand side of the mat, and the backhand is very much the sort of middle middle in length, and very much across to the left on her backhand.
Two good bowls from Jackie. Look at that. Sat Aaron's closest bowl in a perfect position. Really good setup.
That's it. One on the forehand and one on the backhand there. Very well played.
nearly lost the sunset. It's been very pleasant sitting here looking out to the west.
Barring maybe that 15 minutes
Of the sun directly in the eye. Josh just a little quick. Missing his line there. Weight good though.
still looks a touch wide for where he wants to be.
Yes, the short end hasn't quite worked for them yet.
The intent definitely clear from Josh on what he was trying to play.
Good correction of line here from John.
He's played this very well.
Very good spot too.
Yeah, you'd have to think it forces them to the backhand now, Smithy. That ball short, just over the draw. You're probably not getting a whole lot of value. And the backhand, a little bit more with the jack and the bowl to sit.
Well, Erin's two bowls were on the backhand, so yeah, so you can just stick with her line and correct the weight from the first two and work on getting them a close bowl. The weight's good, this line is excellent.
Very good
Great
ball.
attempt. Cut the count down to 2.
Jackie on the forehand here. It's well tight. Well, what an opportunity for Karoonda. See all those 4 blue bowls down the line.
Josh has called it too. He's called Erin to be positive. Just too high. There's another one back there. If it stops. Didn't stop.
Wow, what a home. The shot's still on for Josh. 2 shots down. And even if he is 1 down, it's one amongst 3. His goes through with it. 1 amongst 4. Still worthwhile playing.
Close. Unlucky.
Well, that's probably the worst result he could have got. It's next to impossible to get it back to those bowls now. But a fantastic effort.
And pushing out on the forehand. A little bit of weight. Trying to sit that blue bowl for a number. Josh would be well served to get another one on the head, I think. Hasn't got anything on really but a draw shot anyway. Just pick your hand and give yourself a chance to draw the shot.
So Josh, first attempt was a cracker. This time has to try and draw it out. 2 down.
It's a little bit further. That's a good attempt and a very smart bowl.
He's needed a second shot in there and has done so. Forces John now to just be trying to draw a third. He's pinched his line. Speed nearly would have done enough. But switches over now. 2 shots. Take the lead. 4-5. See a nice promo there for Paladin Sports. Of course, major sponsor of Bowls SA. Global brand. They operate here in South Australia, Grange Road. So if you are in the market for a new Bowls uniform for the season ahead, or next season really, Paladin Sports is the place to go. So 5 ends played. Jackie and John in the lead by 1 shot, 5-4. And a good start from Jackie.
Was on a good line, just a little bit of weight. Turned Jackie in a little bit closer, but no real harm.
Right.
Good attempt again. She corrected her weight, just over-corrected slightly, leaving it just short. I'm trying to push up on the forehand, but He's left his bowl short, remembering we're getting into the evening now and the pace of the green will continue to change. Josh's pace looks good. Close.
Yeah, just on the inside. Getting that square would have been a very, very good result. Reasonable area here, John. Played it good.
It's a good correction. Definitely the shot.
Josh Porker not far away again.
Good effort, just might slide through and does. Right in the right area.
Certainly is. A couple of bowls to sit there. Aaron's bowl just short. Able to be pushed up. Do clear and turn a little bit. You'll get to the jack. Got a couple of bowls waiting. No excuse to be short at this head. Could be a case of who draws a toucher first here, Smithy. They've got a toucher on the forehand for Jackie and John and a toucher on the backhand for Aaron and Josh.
It's a little high. The line wasn't probably bad in the end, just a tad of weight.
I think the speed was good, just a touch wide.
Down on the forehand again, playing still a little bit of weight and sliding past.
You're real close there, Aaron. Get it. Right, go.
Touch wide again. Speed was good once again.
A little bit of a lull in brilliance on this end, but it has come out, started out a very, very good final so far. Can't pick a winner at this point. Good shot from John. Second counter.
Josh on the backhand. Speed looks fantastic to draw the shot. Very, very well played, Josh Porker.
There it is.
Tell you what, John not far away here either.
Going to get some movement of something. The jack goes.
What a shot.
What a great shot. And there we have two brilliant bowls again.
Oh. Josh just clipping that short bowl. A little bit stiff probably just to not get Josh's another roll through. Sort of back flopped a little as well, as we see the replay here. Gets it another roll, he'd be all of 3 shots. Just sort of latched on. Get that past that bowl, he'd be 3 shots.
Not sure what the count is. It's certainly 1, maybe 2.
Josh on the forehand, following with intent.
He's looking up under the same line. He needs to run it out. Not going to.
It's unfortunate. There was really no risk in reaching then.
It's needing some chocks, I think. Might be what the order is.
Bowls get chocked here. I'm assuming they're measuring for the front. That front bowl, I'm guessing, is the one in question. Side one definitely not in, and the front one not in either, so just the one shot to Jackie and John takes them to 6. 6 ends played.
So Jackie with the mat in her favourite position. Cooper sign to Cooper sign this time. Did you measure how many metres that was?
No. Well, Jackie with a I was going to say a very good start, but it's a poor read. It's greens are slowing down a little bit. Well played, Aaron O'Malley. Jackie, can she correct on her first? Played pretty good. Still just a touch of breeze around Smithy. I think when we first started the game it had pretty well gone. It's just picked up ever so slightly the last end or so.
Yeah, it's probably... it's not severe, but it's not affecting Erin with these two bowls. Oh, she's done it. She's unlucky. Slides it the wrong way.
So just starting to cool off as well, Smithy. Both got the jacket on.
Yes, we've gone from being a little overly warm when the sun was pelting on top of this marquee, and now the little bit of breeze just slipping through under the covers. But all in all, a very pleasant night. Players are looking comfortable. Shorts and polos, no jackets out there.
True. A couple of country fellas don't need it. John played it very well. Sets himself up very nicely for this head and end to progress.
Yes, Josh will be looking to land on Jackie's bowl just past the jack. Turn it a bonus, but get to it to cover that little trail. Played a good shot. Might trail himself.
It's very well played. Still, jack movement is still on for John and Jackie here, though.
So any touch on that last bowl heads the jack in the right direction for them.
Certainly does. John's bowl on its way. Not sure he's got the speed.
Yeah. Came up a little bit on that one. As you said, it's a long day. Players may be tiring a little. Greens are slowing. That's a good result for Josh. A little bit of protection now on the backhand as well with that short bowl. +1 in the good spot just past, so it's a good setup now. If Jackie stays on the backhand, she'll probably need to play bigger weight, which will push the jack well past those bowls, and it will become a new end, or she'll just draw on the forehand. We'll see. Forehand it is.
Well, Jackie, she was she had this good speed, to be fair. It was just quite wide. She makes it off a short, wide bowl and gets all the way back to the jack with a maximum. The head was setting up perfectly for both sides then, really. It just they got a very lucky result. Erin just short on her first attempt to draw. Has not finished in a good spot.
Yes, that's makes the conversion a little bit harder. You heard it. Way too wide last time too, Jackie, but it worked out okay. She's left that one out of bounds. It's a disappointing bowl. So plenty on the head for Josh. So just trying to work out how to get Erin to find a way to that shot bowl. Good call. Yep. Just she moves the short bowl she's just played. It gets everything out the way. Gives a line for Josh. If she gets past it to sit the shot bowl, perfect. Great attempt.
Here's a great attempt and a bowl pass, like you said, Smithy. Josh now with go back to the mat with, well, if it doesn't change, full of confidence to be up and into this. But important for John to get another close bowl. Doesn't want to sit it wide and jack high. Would make the shot incredibly easy for Josh. So if he can tuck that jack away or get past, keeps an element of difficulty for Josh.
Pretty good line. Slowing a little early though, so it's not going to make sliding around those bowls any easier though for Josh. I think he'll be looking in under to try and get a little bit of action on his front bowl.
Yeah, even if he got some movement on the first, gives him a chance with the second.
It's still sliding around. He is horribly close. What another great shot. What a great shot. Yep. You play that, Josh. Don't worry about what I think.
Yes, he's played it very well. Now all of a sudden, the pressure's now on John.
Switching to the forehand.
Playing with weight here, Smithy.
Playing with weight without too many on the head, but no contact there.
Don't really think Josh can get to that bowl anyway now. Probably just got to draw a second.
Yep. The shot was too brilliant. Good country again. Just gonna creep past, is it? Yeah, good attempt, good safe attempt at another counter.
7 ends played, 5-6. Josh and Erin still trail by a shot. Halfway mark.
So not going for the mat up again, so looking like a medium length. Looking like a little over medium length. The greens are slowing down, so even the jack would become more difficult to get exactly right. In the end, it's the bowl that matters.
Weight was brilliant. Pretty good. In that tee, it does slow down a little bit more.
Jackie just looking, had good weight. Just got a slide off Aaron's bowl. Push that a little closer. Good correction here from Aaron, I think. A little bit of extra weight, certainly a much better line. Good handy bowls on the lead. He's sticking with the forehand. She's added a fair bit of weight to this. Stops quickly though.
It pulls up in a very good spot.
Very handy.
So, Smithy, don't forget, all week, I'm sure you won't forget, but for the viewers at home, we are here all week up until Friday. Tomorrow we have the state triples, followed by the state fours, state pairs Thursday, and then we finish with the Paladin state singles on Friday. All down here at Club Holdfast. All the finals and some semi-finals on Friday and finals all week will be streamed. So you'll be able to catch all the action via the Facebook link or YouTube. If not, you can catch it all here live in person at Club Holdfast.
So many of our best male and female players on show this week from 9:30 each day.
Exactly right. And just for walking through the front door, Smithy, you see a Bowls SA staff member, you can go in the draw to win a carton of Coopers absolutely free.
And Club Holdfast have done it very well today. I'm sure they'll do it very well for the rest of the week as well. Plenty of food and refreshments available. And the weather forecast is good.
It is. It's been a beautiful day so far. Just starting to get a little bit cooler.
John up on the backhand again. Going to get some help.
Falls over and he won't be shot, but he's staying up, so he's holding one. Pretty reasonable bowl.
Makes Jackie's bowl just behind look fantastic now.
Certainly does, and it's a bit of a spot of bother here for Karoonda. Hard to play up through this. It's sort of pretty much guaranteed to go through the jack now.
Got to get those shots into the coaching manual, I think.
Wide and quick. That one was probably pretty fair, to be honest. It was wasn't that wide.
Well, the old rule applies. You're never going to get the shot short.
It's very true.
He'll go with it. The most is might.
I think the first one, Smithy, you've got to be just enough speed to be changing the way it looks, but probably can't afford to go in the ditch if you miss.
Ideally, if she misses, just to sit Jackie's bowl just behind, then Josh has a great opportunity. So she's playing forehand. Important to reach. So Jackie, John's calling Jackie to be confident now. Any roll on her own, on his shot bowl, will improve the head. The Karoonda bowl will go out sideways. The Jack could come back.
See, no danger for them to try and change it first. Probably forces a little bit more speed on the forehand, do you think, Smithy?
Still dangerous, but yes, that's what he's called. That is a toucher sitting just in front, so plough into that onto the Jack is not a good outcome, but certainly have to change something, even if she gets through that one.
Good. Made it better.
It's better. And it is better, so Josh would be probably able to play backhand confident draw now. It doesn't really change Jackie's shot. She can still be full of confidence, and yeah, John is saying reach it.
They've probably still got 2 2/3 even. If they were able to get to it, potentially even 3/3 there. Everything passed.
David Waters has asked the pace of the green. Don't really know. It was a good 15 seconds earlier in the day, but would have slowed down now, probably to around the 13.5, 14 second mark. It hasn't dropped off a lot. It's a credit to the quality of the surface.
Josh on the backhand here just needs another one, another second wood at the very least. Pulling one down here is probably not a bad outcome to the way it looked earlier.
Just, well, either underline or underweight, whichever way you want to look at it. Probably a little bit of both. He's just trying to lay the shot bowl down onto the Jack to move it marginally to theirs. John's still playing confident weight.
Can get blue and then up.
He gets inside of that. Not quite the contact he wanted. Still no danger for him to be positive through the head. Josh really needs to get something to or just past the head.
And the close one for Josh is going to be very handy. Gets a turn out of this front one. It's good. Oh, played it very, very well.
Importantly, another one on the head. But they are together. Nope.
I'm going to take the one shot. Takes them now to 7, leading the way by 2. 8 ends played down here at Club Holdfast, and the Bowls SA State Mixed Pairs final. A team from Karoonda up against Region 8's Crystal Brook and Auburn Bowling Club. Mat back just behind the Coopers logo, which is where Jackie and John have placed the mat more often than not. A pretty good start here from Jackie. We're one of the looser heads we've had so far. Green's just still slowing down. As we all know, when we play a night game, the sun sets and the lights take effect. The green starts to slow down, and as each end progresses and as the game progresses, it just starts to slow off a little bit more. Can John make it look a little bit tidier here? And he has done just that on the backhand, played it very, very well. Josh with a very nice reply, just pulling up a little short. Should be relatively happy with that attempt. Jackie and John with a bit of back and forth on what shot to play. Interesting, he just played a very good shot on his backhand, switching over now to the forehand. Got to navigate this front one. Nearly did so, but maybe probably just a little bit quick. Josh up on the backhand again. Needs a foot on his first attempt. Looks like he's played it very well. A little bit of jack on the way through. Thank you. Goes back to the mat here. Holding shot. Jackie down. Once again, we'll be needing to navigate this front light blue bowl on the forehand, if that's the hand they elect to play. However, on the backhand.
Well, John's bowl on the way in, which is what she is connecting.
Well, flops the other way. She's shot.
Flopped the wrong way for shot, but certainly made the head better for them.
Green definitely not turning as much as it was either earlier, Smithy. Obviously with the green slowing down, and that turn has changed as well. It'll be interesting how far they get back if they do get around that short light blue bolt.
You'd almost think that it would be better to back yourself to get under it and move the jack, or you come across and sit the second wood. Certainly, I think Jackie will be looking to get under it now on the forehand.
Well, here we go. Not far away.
The jack is on the move.
She's played it well. Gets the jack out in the open.
3 bowls to 2 to come. Aaron would love to get one close here. Out in new territory, no one's been out there, but seems to have played it really well. That's a very good shot. Well played. Josh is happy.
Be a tough one when the jack's that far out, especially now you're not really sure how much it's going to turn. Obviously the pace of the green has changed so much since when they started.
Yes, you'd have a little concern that it may hang outside the line if you push it out there. Certainly won't hang outside the line. He's reaching and sitting the shot bowl.
It's quite well played in the end. Misses the bowl or misses the jack. He's really nowhere near it, but sits the bowl square and sticks around for shot. Pressure now on Josh. A little bit tighter than the first 2 attempts we've seen there.
Not turning a lot though. Weight's good enough. No, just turn at the end.
Turn at the end, but 2 seconds.
Not hard to tell. They'll favour us, says Jackie.
Double up on his first attempt.
He's on the run.
First time I've seen him do that all day too.
Just going to die, I think. Just died under that second wood of Josh's.
I must only have 1 second here, so just going to try and draw it off.
I think his line is still under. Will he sit and drop back off his own? No.
No, but maybe closer than his other bowl. Will it be enough though? No. So they take themselves and inch themselves ever so further in front. Now out to 8 shots to 5. 9 ends played. Play 15 ends here for this state mixed pairs final. Jackie Hayes and John Pengilly leading the way. Aaron O'Malley and Josh Porker trailing behind from Karoonda Bowling Club. If you're tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. We had plenty of comments coming through just before where you're tuning in from, and letting us know in the comments who you're barracking for.
So we're just getting the length of the jack checked. Josh is not convinced it's long enough.
As we get this checked, we see if we can go to an ad break. Close bowls. 6 or so feet here from her.
Remember that ball now.
So slightly increased, but still a pretty nice shot there on the forehand. Right, we should be back. Aaron finishing in a pretty reasonable spot there. The way that jack is sitting on Josh's bowl, it's depending how much speed John plays with. So John on the forehand, looking to arrive up. He's got everything past the head. So weight selection is that personal choice. Not too far away. Well, he's got the shot bowl only and stuck around for potentially two.
Well, there was certainly no danger. His bowl wasn't looking like going out of the head, so played it with confidence. Landed it. Lovely opportunity for a trail on the backhand here for Josh. Get it off his outside bowl or trail the jack clean.
Josh searching on the backhand.
Well, he'll be disappointed he hasn't reached that.
Yeah, that's poor, being two down. Bowl's passed. Jackie calling for a bit of up the front protection here. What a shot from John. I don't think he listened to Jackie and just decided he'd go and draw a third, even though he did ask if he should just steer clear of it altogether. Don't think the shot changes for Josh here. Still got to be up on the backhand.
Really the best result is inside half of the outside bowl of theirs. Onto the jack.
Speed was far better. May have still probably been a little bit quick.
So, quite a break now on the scoreboard, 11-5. Not disastrous yet, but getting to the concerning stage for the Karoonda pair.
Alright, a bit shy.
Way shy.
Alright, then, got a chance here. We can still do it. Still got enough in. Ah, this one. Yeah, good to there. Oh. Good 2 metres. Okay, made it.
Yes, I know.
Right, Ed, you had that meter. Big meter. Great ball. Very good ball.
So Erin just getting her bowl up the front. Really needed to sort of make a bigger gap for Josh up the front. Any of those bowls would have been a better result, but nonetheless, it was good to see a bit of action.
So Jack on the backhand. It's out in good country. All about weight now. That looks good enough to count. Josh asking it to turn. He clearly thinks it's a little bit high. It's trying to work his way back, but hasn't got the run to do so.
So John drawing to add a fifth shot here. Potentially puts the nails in the coffin if he does. Maybe not enough. So big bowl here for Josh. 4 down. Needs to cut this back to at least 1 shot if he wants to keep this final alive. On a tighter line, not sure he's going to get back through the traffic.
Run into John's last bowl.
Don't think he's pushed it in for another.
No, well short of that, but the damage is done. Pushes it out to a 15-5 lead with 4 ends to play.
That's it. So 4 shots here. And John and Jackie on a little run here. 4 ends in a row. This and another previous end. Picking up a couple of numbers, a 3 and a 4. 4 ends to play here in this state mixed pairs final. A little bit of energy dropped out of the game ever so slightly. Plenty of short bowls being played. It's hard to ride them in. But there's still time left for the Karoonda pair. Still time left. It's 4 ends to go.
So Jackie, pretty good start again. Good area. Josh encouraging Aaron to let's get these last 4 ends. That's exactly what they'll need to do, and more than and multiples on each of them. So
That's it. 10 and 4. It's definitely not impossible, and Aaron has got them underway. Jackie pinching her line here. Speed wasn't too bad. Will it turn enough to get under that short bowl? Nearly, probably just lacking the speed, if anything. Probably still 2 shots. Good speed, just wide of where the jack is. Got back to the centre line, but obviously the jack has moved off.
consolidation needed here from Josh.
Tighter line, but maybe just a little too tight. Probably going to still be sticking around. Pretty good, actually.
Counting, I think. On his way. Looks like it's going under the line. Well, the head is developing for the Karoonda team.
Josh would still like to keep a few holes in the head the way it is. We've seen so far that Jackie and John aren't afraid to play a bit of weight through these heads, and a couple of big holes in there leaves them the opportunity to hang on to a couple here. Jackie just eyeing up the shot. It's on the forehand. Like she's into these a little bit. Balls to turn in and work off.
That certainly helped. Cut the count to 2, I think.
So Aaron on the forehand, looking to add another. Oof. She was well quick, so
But the result.
that is very, very unlucky. Still not the end of the world for the Karuna pair. The way that sort of does sit, it's still a chance to sort of poke it through the head.
Jackie's played a good shot here, though. Little touch and right behind the jack.
Don't know if it's in their. Don't know if it's in Aaron's kit bag. I mean, sneaky chance of getting both of them if you were feeling adventurous. Maybe another one in the head to start with is the preferred option, though.
He's asked her to reach the blue bowl. That will plant the second wood out, which would leave them with 1 inside 3. Just going under. Good attempt.
What are you playing here, Smithy? If you're Josh,
Well, I'm probably waiting to see what John does.
fair goal.
Whacks another one in there, then it's at the stage whereas if they can't score a 2 or a 3 on this end, they need to try and kill the end and start again. They do have bowls passed, so there's potential for trailing. That's not going to help the idea of trying to kill the end, so we're
Josh on the forehand, just over the draw. You're looking to sit this blue bowl and punch the bowl through. Wow. That was a fantastic effort.
Yes, if he's clipped that second wood out, certainly would have had an opportunity to make the 2 or 3 they would need to start their run home, but gee, it's a difficult shot now. John doesn't go back, however. Jack in the ditch is
Played this pretty well. Can't rip both bowls out now. 3 down. Got to try and got to get this jack moving somehow.
they have the 3 backers bowls.
They have the 3 backers bowls. There's a chance to poke it down that back left corner. Probably can't play real quick speed at this.
Not looking easy. Whichever way you look at it, they're all perhapses. So there's no direct line to the jack. There's
a big hole on the right-hand side of that jack too. I mean, you draw within a foot and sort of keep yourself in the game. maybe the better option here than just sort of swinging and hoping, and you get that pretty big hole on the right-hand side of the jack.
Be a very good draw shot as well.
Certainly would be.
So a little bit of positive weight.
Yeah, searching on this forehand.
Getting horribly close to that jack. Oh.
Oh. Well, he's got it out of bounds, Smithy. We forgot it was off. We forgot it was off the centre line.
That works. I thought he'd poked it out sideways for a couple downs.
Yes, so did I. So did I. But no, the jack was off the centre line. It's out of bounds.
What a great shot it was! If he's got the jack straight back to where his bowl's now sitting, it's score of 3.
Good result in the end, and a very good lawn bowl from Josh Porker. Keeps themselves in the game.
So Jackie away on the forehand again. Very handy.
Jackie has she had a bit of a rough patch in that first few ends in the previous game, but since then she has led pretty well. So 4 ends still to play here. Really, really important for the Karoonda team of Aaron and Josh to get a 2 or a 3 here. Keep themselves in this game. The dream of being a state mixed pairs champion alive.
Good work from Jackie though. Much better line. Much better weight from Aaron as well. It's a good shot. Yep, that's in the game. That gives them a chance.
That's it. Fantastic correction as well. John on the forehand, on the draw. Don't think he's got the speed on this one. All right, big one from Josh. Also on the forehand. Tight.
Looks like a pretty good correction from John. It's just short, but a very good shot. Counting. Forces Josh onto the backhand.
He certainly has. Needs to get up a little.
Oh, I think so, yes. Aaron says yes.
It's well played from Josh. Switching hands as well. Jackie also on the forehand here. Going to draw in reasonable track. Oh, she's played it very well. Fallen in. It's got to be enough for shot. Aaron following down on the forehand. Also on a pretty good track. Gets a turn out of that. It's... Well, gets a turn out of that. It's definite.
No real need for Jackie to try anything other than just keep on building the head around. No big numbers there anywhere.
That's it. Bowls in and around the head.
Slips under.
Aaron on the forehand. A better track here.
It's a good chance to sit the bowl. Good shot. Well played.
Yeah, very well played. Sits for one. Still a very good shot on here for John on that forehand. Sit that bowl through. Can make it off of Jackie's sort of jack-eye bowl. A little bit tougher for Josh. Probably a backhand draw for him. Pending what John does. Important for him to be up and into this one. If they can wrestle this end back, they're nearly home and hosed. Not too far away. Just lacking the speed.
Really needs to draw inside that second wood. I think it is second wood, but if he lands it and drops, it'll be 3. Played it pretty well. He needs to hold on. Good attempt.
Yeah. Makes it harder for John actually on that hand. Still a chance to make it off of Jackie's.
So John, they're only one down. Needs to get another one there. Josh can make a 3.
John's showing some interest. Looks wide.
Just widens the target a little, but he just really needs to sit Jackie's bowl and drop. He's keen.
He is not far away at all.
Just turning a little early. Played perfect weight again.
It's a situation that's been fixed.
And they take the one shot there, Smithy, which is gets them on the right side of the scoreboard, but they going to need a few more shots and need to string a few more together with 3 ends to play.
So we have a 3/4 length end to the tee.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah, left the first bowl short, unfortunately. You need to make every post a winner when you're chasing big numbers in the run home. And a good solid start again from Jackie.
Made it.
Made a correction here, but maybe an overcorrection. It's going to stay on.
We understand.
Jackie in a good area again.
Just going to run out of steam.
Just dropped a little bit of weight.
It's very easy to do at this time of day, and you're playing under lights. Just very, very small lapse in concentration and short bowl. Skippers make their way to the mat end, play their first bowls, end number 13. As we've said a few times now, very, very important end for the Karoonda pair.
Just looks to be on a good line. And good weight.
Very well. It's the shot.
Just died very quickly.
Come on the backhand. Needs to clear the front if he's got the weight to do it. Nearly. Just lacking probably another roll. Clear run here from Josh. Doesn't want to... hasn't hit it up far enough to make any damage. Interesting, he played his first one on the forehand almost perfectly, Smithy. He only needed another roll on it, make a good 2, and opted to switch hands.
Yeah, switched hands on the basis of worrying about turning John's first bowl in, but there was still plenty of space around his own.
John's bowl coming in, made it pretty well.
That does the job. And now a tough setup again for Aaron and Josh.
Shane would have liked to see Josh stay on that forehand. Didn't need to change much. I mean, even if he did get a turn or so out of that opposition bowl as opposed to his own, it's probably not the end of the world. Would have had another bowl around the head.
Look at it, Aaron. Under that blue bowl. Send him out for a couple.
Aaron with weight.
Fraction of grass. That was good.
Well, another back bowl.
Yeah. Loading up at the back. Context to the game, I'm sort of a little bit surprised they don't just throw one back there just for the sake of it. Reduce the count wherever possible. Well, that makes it nearly impossible.
We have a reasonable brick wall being built on the backhand. Angles don't look that good on the forehand, although Josh's bowl to the jack maybe, but
Just hate to get the inside of that blue one. Pop Josh out for nothing. Guess you got to plough away for the skipper to come through. Aaron, can she get something moving up the front?
this might be the result they didn't want. Although opens the line to the jack up a little bit. We've seen Josh play really good trail shots during the course of the game.
Jackie, can she get a clear road through here? It's all theirs coming up. She can. Drawn a third shot.
Never looked like touching anything. I don't know what you're talking about, Isaac.
Oh, heavens. Pressure's on for Josh here. Does have a clear track to the jack, which he didn't have, thanks to Aaron's last bowl. However, Jackie drew a third shot, so pressure truly on. Up and back after this end.
Oh, he doesn't look happy.
Leaves it wide, however.
Not over yet. It is now. 2 still to 1 Jackie. Jackie saying get behind.
John just confirming they're holding still after a bit of movement. Well, he's not getting behind here. He's adding another.
Well, that's probably as good as getting behind because it stopped the line of the jack or stopped the line of the trail. He can still get the jack back, but his own bowl won't be going with it.
I wonder if it's nearly better just going flat out at maybe his wing bowl and see if he can make it back to the jack here. I mean, doesn't have a whole lot on. Like you said, Smithy, he might be able to poke the jack through, but maybe only gets one shot out of it.
Desperate times, and Really, really difficult.
Almost got to pick a bowl and just whack it. Playing with more speed here, Josh. Down the line. Oh, gets the shortest bowl and...
Feathers away.
Well, 9 shots currently, holding 4. Takes him to 13. I think a little 6-inch toucher nearly brings another one in here, Smithy. If he really felt like twisting the knife. On the forehand, on its way down. Reasonable track, all on weight.
Not reaching and probably not that concerned, I would think.
There.
So 3 at least.
Camera angle looks like 4.
Didn't see the signal.
I'm not sure we'll be able to... So confirmed 4 shots, takes them to 19. Up and back to play. Game is not over yet. Still mathematically possible. $13 shots required. 14 if they want to win.
Aaron and Josh are going to be disappointed about the scoreline, but it doesn't really reflect the standard of the game. There's been a lot of really good heads. They've fallen away perhaps late in the game to lose a couple of numbers in the last 2 or 3 ends, but really the standard was pretty solid early. But John and Jack are going to be worthy winners. They've had a very good day against some very good teams along the way.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Smithy. They won 4 ends on the trot there and collected 9 shots on the way. Aaron played this pretty well.
Two great bowls on the lead. She gets my MVP for the semi-final and final.
She has led very, very well, especially that little 4, 5, even 6 end patch she had in that semi-final as well was just phenomenal. Well, Aaron turns that bowl over pretty close to the line. The bowl passed.
John putting... Oh, I thought he was clearing that to draw a toucher, but just turned onto the short bowl.
Josh trying to move something up the front here. Get to the jack is good result.
Well played, just not the right contact.
Did poke one of his through. Still leaves a bit of an opportunity for them. John probably needs to just slide this one past. Really just force them to play a bigger shot. Start again.
Josh playing weight on the forehand this time in the area. Mate shot, I think.
Not a bad head building here actually for Karoonda. Couple bowls past, opportunity to sit a bowl. Sit the shot bowl and it's nearly game on. Or draw the toucher for 3.
That still wouldn't be game on.
Nearly. It's nearly game on. Don't need a maximum this end, but the closer they get to it, the better they'll be.
Jackie just looking to get past. Josh still calling a positive head. Good to see. Another good shot from Aaron. Another great 12 here. Onto the jack. For shot.
Yeah, they've got to probably go the kill now, I think, Smithy. No real use drawing another bowl here. 3 bowls are essentially out of the game, so... Oh, just arriving up with a metre. Needs to be underneath. It's a pretty good shot. Pretty stiff, really.
It is a good shot. Holding 2, I guess. But plenty of room. A 4 doesn't get the job done.
It's not going to be enough, no.
John just looking to draw the shot. On the forehand, put the game to rest. He's looking... He was looking good, it's just died very quickly. May have... I don't think he's had an impact. Shot there on the forehand as well, needs to hold. Runs into John's bowl. That'll be 2 shots.
Oh, like you said, Smithy, 3's still not going to be enough.
Mm-hmm. reaching up under their own bowls on the backhand and has played a blinder to finish.
That is very, very well navigated.
And it will be winding up here.
Josh with weight on the backhand. Needs the jack out of bounds. Missing tight. So it's one shot to Jackie and John, and that is game over.
Yeah, it's a fantastic victory for Jackie and John.
So Jackie Hayes, Crystal Brook Bowling Club, John Pengilly from Auburn Bowling Club are our 24-25 mixed pairs champions. Very, very much deserving of that. They've played fantastic in the semi-final and fantastic in this final. It's been a great stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with the triples final, followed by the fours final Wednesday, pairs on Tuesday, and the singles on Friday. So be sure to tune into those finals for the rest of this week. If you're in the area, get down to Club Holdfast. All the action will be here live all week. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
There's a setting in a program which made it sound like I could hear you, which is good. I could hear you guys. So I thought you guys were on mute. But the button, which normally you guys wasn't. So normally it works that when I press off, I can't. So now we're aware of that. The rest of the week will go fine.
All the punters blamed us. So
How long was it out for?
Simon and Simon, you're out. I honestly
it went out twice.
Yeah, and how long for roughly? Like 5 minutes?
Some of
Was it like an end or was it to the next advert?
about 5.
You got a message. Okay, so it wasn't too long. But still, yeah.
Some people were rude enough to say the coverage was better because they couldn't hear it.
I've never heard of that guy though, so. Yeah, what we were doing is testing those little mics on the ends just to make sure they sounded alright.